Yeah, hello and welcome to another update video about Fantom. I wanted to do a video anyway, and then I saw it had pumped already here. The thing is, Andre seems to be back at Fantom, which is, I think, awesome news. That certainly was a bit of a catalyst here for this move up. And it looks interesting, looks good, but the price needs to do more, you know. It is important, that move for Fantom, but don't overestimate it. We had a big pump here as well, yeah, and you see what happened afterwards. So it is important for Fantom, but let's just zoom out, and it's just not enough yet. Yeah, it's just not enough yet. The price needs to do more, and we are still in a descending channel, or actually descending wedge here, that we need to be aware of. Yeah, so we've got this channel here. Yeah, look at the channel, okay, and within the channel we actually have a bit of a wedge pattern going on. So you could possibly even, that's the thing, you could possibly even combine or connect these with each other, and you've got a channel with one fake out to the downside. So however you want to do it, in the end, if you have a mix of different patterns that could overlap, one might be bearish, one might be bullish, it doesn't really matter, because you need to wait for a breakout anyway. But yeah, what I want to communicate here, don't get too hyped on it. Yeah, there is no reason to FOMO, at least not yet. Look at where we come from. We come from a price of above $3. We had 43 cents. That is now at least back in my target area. You can see how relevant this target area was for Fantom, ranging from 40 cents or 39 to here 87 cents. I mean, personally, I wouldn't even have thought that it gets down to 40. I think originally my target area was going down to 57 cents. I can't remember it actually, but I know that I had to go really to the highest level wave count here to give Fantom another chance, because everything else looked horrible. And I'm even not very happy that it dropped down to the level it dropped down to, because it is a bit too low, but it seems to be that a lot of cryptos are doing it. So yeah. Good news that Andre is back. We have, let's say, you know, this is the target area, obviously. I mean, we've been talking about these price levels around 50 cents, yeah, or 57 cents, really since January. And no, actually even December. Yeah, I know we talked about this move up being a wave B and this move down being a wave C. Very nice correction. Yeah, it made a wave 1 to the upside, so an impulsive move. This here is a wave 2, a corrective pattern consisting of 3 major waves, A, B, and C. This all played out. It made a lower low, all good. The only little problem I have with this chart is that it dropped a little bit too low. Yeah, you know, what do I mean with too low? It dropped below this target area. It dropped below the 88.7% Fibonacci retracement level. This is normally like the last level for the bulls, yeah. But a lot of cryptos in a wave 2 seem to be dropping below this level. And what I said before, when other cryptos recover, and cryptos that dropped below this level, when they recover as well, that's not a problem. However, you need to be aware that the risk goes up if a crypto drops below the level. It is just what it is, because this is the level where historically a lot of cryptos have died as well. Yeah, I'm not telling you that Fantom will die, but I need to point out the risk, which is what I did for various cryptos over the last few weeks. And over the last few, well, maybe the last 1 or 2 months already here, where I pointed a few cryptos out that I found very, very risky. And Fantom, to be honest, is one of them, because it dropped below that level. Again, it still has a chance here, and I'm not going to tell you that Fantom is going to die. And should a cryptocurrency die, it won't die immediately. It will probably in the next bull run move up again. It might not make a new all-time high. And, you know, if Fantom was one of them, I'm not telling you it is, but if it was one of them, it might in the next bull run maybe only get up to $2, yeah, and that would be a warning signal as well. So all good, however, at the moment. But what Fantom needs to do, so it came, let's just summarize, it came down into the forecasted target area, the price that would never be reached, I was told, but there we are, even a bit lower than I thought. But you can see how relevant the 88.7% Fib level is, because the price has been hovering around this now for a while. We are here in this channel, or even wedge pattern, however you want to call it. It has touched, with this move up here, 24% to the upside, it has touched the resistance level of the wedge. And this, it found resistance there. Now this is now really where it's getting interesting. Will it move above the level or not? And I think this will be a first indicator to tell us, is this just a corrective move at the moment? This just still looks very corrective to me, very, very bear flag-like, where You have come down here very impulsively, yeah, absolutely. And this here is nothing else than just an upward sloping channel at the moment, basically a bearish flag. Yeah, so it would really need to break out of this descending wedge. Yeah, it would need to move out of it. I think first of all, obviously out of the channel that was so far a fake out here. It needs to break out of the wedge, retest, move up from here. That is what we want to see. And if it does that, I think we have a price potential where the price could actually reach the 75 cent level here, which was that, I think it's a 78.6% Fibonacci retracement level. So this is where in a bullish scenario here, I would want the price to go at least, yeah. And even then, you know, the downside pressure for Fantom, because it dropped so much, is still there. You know, it is still there. Fantom would need to prove much more for me to get bullish on Fantom again. Because the downward pressure, even, you know, as long as we are in this blue target area, I wouldn't get bullish on Fantom. I have to be very honest with you. This is probably the same case for most cryptos anyway, yeah, because look at the chart structure. What it needs to do, it needs to make a higher high. It needs to break above that swing high here at 87 cents. Yeah, by the way, that was one of the levels I originally thought the price would get down to, between I think 87 and 57 or something. I would need to look at the old videos, but this here definitely was caught at some point as a resistance or support level, and this is also the level where it then in the end reacted to here, not as support but as resistance. So this is the level, a swing high. To break an immediate downtrend, the price would need to break above that level. That is a 2x from here that it would need to do to get to that level. So there's a lot of work for Fantom to do, and as a let's say a FOMO cure here for you, what we would normally want to understand for a downtrend to be over. Let's say this was theoretically a wave 1, this was a wave 2, we might now be a wave 3. This can't be finished yet because the high is not high enough. Let's say this was a wave 3 and we get a wave 4 and a wave 5. So we have a 5 wave move up. This is at least what we want to see to get more confident that we're turning around, because you need that impulsive move, you need that 5 wave move into the direction of the higher level trend. So if the higher level trend is supposed to move up, you need to see a 5 wave move up. At the moment, we only see 5 wave moves down, impulsive moves down, which means the trend is still going down. And any wave up here at the moment comes with a corrective characteristic. Look at this one, very, very 3 wave like A, B, C. Yeah, here so far as well, only 3 waves really that we can see here. A, possibly here B, C. Yeah, 3 waves. So at the moment, still a very much corrective structure. This could become a bullish structure. It could become a 5 wave move. But if it does that, afterwards, what we would want to see is an ABC down. If it does that, and if it doesn't make a lower low, but if it makes a higher low, then possibly see a bullish candle here. That would be a good entry point here. No financial advice, but I will make you aware if I see that in the chart, because this is also based on the Elliott wave method, one of the most reliable indicators that the downtrend is over. Yeah, at the moment we can't see it. Yes, we have here made a slightly higher high for now, but this is also in a corrective wave normal, because you have a 3 wave structure in A, B, C, and the C wave normally goes higher than the wave A. So therefore that would be normal, and afterwards you would expect a strong move down again. So at the moment, really here a critical level. We need to observe that over the next few hours, how the market decides to carry on. As I said, for me, short-term upside potential only really after a breakout out of the wedge and the retest. Then we could really move up to 75 cents. That would be nice. Yeah, maybe even 88 cents or 87. That is certainly possible, and there is some short-term upside potential here. But to do that, we would want to wait for the breakout. Until then, we are still here in a pattern. Yeah. And I mean, you can trade that range if you like to, but that's up to you. But for now, we are here in a range at the moment between 43 cents and 33. Yeah. So if this breaks to the downside, I think then you have a significant risk that it drops even below the previous swing low of 23 cents, and it could touch here the support of the wedge, which would be somewhere down here 12 cents, I believe. Yeah. So this would be really low. As I said before here, around about the 16 cent level here, that swing low here, that would be another major support level. I think that would match quite well actually the support level of the wedge here. As I said, for now, this doesn't convince me yet. This can also be counted in a similar way like Bitcoin at the moment. And if I do that, and also like Ethereum, then we can count this here. In this instance, would be a wave 3. What we are currently doing here is a peak of a wave 4, and then we would move down in one more wave 5 to the low. The fact that it moved up here and made a higher high does not break the downtrend yet. You can see we're still in a pattern. And for now, we haven't broken out of that wedge yet. So this is really what I wanted to communicate to you. This could be the start of something good, yeah, especially obviously as such a move up came around quite strongly, but it's still within the pattern. It needs to break out now, yeah. This could happen over the next few days, and if that happens, that might be an interesting entry point. And as soon as we really can see here that the price is doing something that we can call really bullish, then I will make you aware as well, yeah. So I mean, on the daily chart, we see the MACD already turning bullish here, bullish crossover, but we've seen that on various crypto charts, which is normal to a degree in such a consolidation. Bear in mind, here we also had a little bit of a relief rally before we had another move down. And throughout this period, I remained quite bearish on Fantom and told you that there is a good, or that I still expect that target area below $1 to be reached. And in the end, we got there. So for now, even though we're getting closer here to the apex, for now, what I see at the moment in the chart, it still looks rather corrective, yeah, rather bearish, and I would rather expect a move down. Yeah, things can happen. They go in a different way, yeah, and if the market decides to break here to the upside, short-term upside potential possible, but I wouldn't really turn really bullish personally about Fantom until we break at least the 87-cent level. That would be sort of the minimum I would want to see from Fantom. I mean, even better would be a move above $1.13, which would be above the wave A low here from December 21 that we finally broke here in that was in March 2020. Okay, so yeah, overall Fantom has followed here my expectations very, very nicely over the last few months. And yes, we are here in a potential turnaround space because we reached the target area for the correction, but what I see in the chart is not yet bullish enough. It is a very volatile space at the moment, yeah, and very risky. So please bear that always in mind. Okay, so that's my view about Fantom. Hopefully you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.